Thought Bubble Audio.
Look, up in the sky!
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Welcome to Beer with Geeks with Tim and Frank.
Who are you?
I'm Batman.
I am Iron Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Hi, Christopher. I'm Nero.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
You're a wizard, Harry.
A couple of guys with a couple of beers and a whole lot of pop culture nostalgia.
Make it so, number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
Name the dog, Indiana.
Life finds a way.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Now sit back and crack open a cold one, because it's time for Beer with Geeks.
It comes in paints?
Shaken, not stirred.
Great Scott!
I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
Hi, and welcome to Beer with Geeks. We're two geeks geek out with beer. I'm Tim, and with me, as always, is this game is really going to cause Frank a headache because he hates making decisions. Friend Frank, how are you today?
No, I don't. Yes, I do. Sometimes I do, and not always.
Yeah. Yep. You're a real SAT question, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Yes, I am, but sometimes I'm not.
Yep. None of the above. Or all of the above.
I was actually really always very neurotic about the SATs because I was like, it could be, it's
not surprise me.
It's A and B, but that's not an option. So, I guess which one is it? I guess it's like 70% A and 30% B, so I guess I'll go with A, but like, it could really be either one.
You did really well in your SATs, though, didn't you?
I did pretty well.
Yeah.
I did fairly well.
I have no recollection of my SAT score.
13-something, 13-10.
Out of 16?
Out of 16.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
People did, I mean, like, I knew people who did better. Like, our friend Andrew did better than me. Like, I remember people, I knew people who did better than me, but I was happy with that.
13-something is nothing to scoff at.
1,500 is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are you drinking?
Well, I went back to I just love the Switchback Ale so much.
Yeah,
I just love it so
you
much.
switched back to
I
it.
switched back.
Did you not mean to? Was that not a?
No,
thing you were
I didn't mean to do that. That was not.
Yay! If only the SAT had jokes on it.
I know. Then we both fail. Wait,
Indeed. Well, I went with the classic Sam Adams Porch Rocker.
Such a good one.
It's so good. It's so lemony, so crisp.
Oh, it's so delicious.
It's so good.
So refreshing.
Oh, it's just like adult lemonade.
It really is.
But not like shandy.
But it's not a shandy.
It's like sinking. Find shandies like sit in your stomach.
I had a friend over to my apartment several weeks ago at this point, and I offered him a beer, and he said, "Sure, what do you have?" And I said, "Well, I've got Porch Rocker." And he was like, "Wow, Frank, I thought you had a pair." And I was like, "All right, listen." Like, he works at a liquor store.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was taking a drink while you said that. Otherwise,
I would have. He was turning his nose up at me for offering him Porch Rocker. I was like, "This is one of my favorite summer beers,
It's
sir."
so good. What the gall of that man.
I was very displeased with him. He's a fine fellow, but in that moment I was very displeased with him. So
well, I think we should take him back. I think we should take him out back and beat him, Frank.
I don't think that's fair at all. I think that's
at Canasta, Frank.
Oh, what are you, an old man?
I mean, he might be.
That's okay. That's a weird dream scenario.
Yeah.
There's some other weird dream scenarios.
Oh yeah, tell me about them. Yeah.
So this is a suggestion that comes to us from friend of the show, Damon. Sometimes guest of the show, Damon. So this is a really fun idea. It's media mash roulette is what we're calling it.
Yeah.
He's calling it. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick our favorite places and things from different genre franchises.
Sure.
Different dwellings, planets, forms of transportation, jobs, maybe, weapons if applicable, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And mash them up and say like what our ideal.
It's the genre mash.
Yeah. It was a genre smash. But yeah.
That's great. So let's go in this order. Let's do dwelling. No, let's do planet, dwelling.
I'm writing these down so we can follow. Planet, dwelling.
Transportation.
Okay.
Career. Favorite hangout. Like your favorite hangout spot.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do on your free time?
Okay. All right. This seems like a pretty good list to me. Planet, dwelling, transportation, career, favorite place to hang out, and then free time, hobby, whatever you want to call it. All right. Would you like to begin the begin?
Sure. Do you want to go? Do you want to both do our planets and then both your dwellings and then both whatever, or do you want me to do all of mine first and then do all of yours?
I think you should do all of yours, and then I'll do all of mine. That way we can you can go through all of yours, and we can recap. So Tim is a blah 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 blah,
sure,
and then I am a blah blah blah. Blah.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
My planet, Naboo.
Nice.
Planet Naboo, where Princess Amidala is from.
I like
Queen Amidala, Princess Amidala.
Princess.
Princess. She's here.
She's here.
This is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
When that was literally the first place I thought of.
Is it really?
It wasn't even for whatever reason it was the first place I thought of. It wasn't like a oh, I should really think about this. What planet would I like to live on?
Sure.
No, it's gorgeous. There's not a bad view anywhere that you go. So I'd like to live there.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And where would you like to live on that planet?
So this was tricky because my first thought was well, I'll just live in the palace.
Theed Palace, yeah.
Why not just live in Thieves Palace?
Sure.
But yeah, then I was, that didn't quite settle with me.
Okay.
So I would like to live out in the countryside.
Okay.
Where they hide away in Bag End.
I kind of thought you might.
Yeah, I know you did, but I'm not switching it because
no,
that's where I want to live.
That's okay. That's good.
It's a nice house. Nice
little hobbit hole.
Yeah, it is a nice little hobbit hole. I love the round doors. It's gorgeous inside. Do you really remember what it looks like?
I mean, I saw The Hobbit.
Okay, then yeah. So
yeah.
I want to live inside Martin Freeman's body.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, in his body.
Yeah. I want to inhabit
the misty mountains cold. That's really all I know.
Oh, I could do the whole thing. I won't though. And caverns old, we must away ere break of day to find our long forgotten gold.
Yeah.
Verse 2. There's a lot of verses in the book.
Second verse, same as the first.
Anyway, so yeah, I'd like to live in Bag End, but not Hobbit sized, real adult sized.
Oh, adult sized.
I don't want to be Gandalf crouching my way through.
Okay, so a grown up sized Hobbit hole.
Yeah, I don't want to hit my head on the bar or the chandelier or anything like that.
Fool of a toque. Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And how would you get to and fro?
I would get to and fro.
To and fro, no. I'm the worst.
You are the worst. Totally impractical in every way, just like the Mary Poppins song.
Okay. Yeah.
The Anton First 1989 Batmobile.
Nice.
Not any other version of that Batmobile. I want that one.
The Anton First.
I want the Michael Keaton 1989-1992.
Beautiful.
Batmobile.
Beautiful.
That thing can't take a corner to save its life.
Hell no.
I'd probably die.
But you know what?
The first turn out of Bag End.
You just crash into
another hobbit hole.
Hill. Yeah.
One of those weird buffalo things that Anakin rides. Yeah.
Because it is still Naboo after all.
Because it is Naboo. That's what I mean. Totally practical for that planet. It's not like it has main roads or anything like that. But that it's a beautiful, it's a tremendously beautiful looking car.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know why it doesn't have doors?
Because they couldn't. I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess.
so they designed the car.
Yeah, and they forget doors.
Exactly.
No,
they designed the car.
He forgot
and
doors.
They showed it to Tim Burton, and he was like, "Great, how does he get inside?" And they were like, "The top opens,
of course,
like an airplane." Cool. That's the origin.
Oh my god,
him getting in the top of the car.
That's really funny
because that's a staple of the Batmobile now.
Yeah,
it's weird when he gets out of a door.
Right, it's like a cockpit now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so you're living on Naboo in Bag End in a hobbit hole.
Yep.
Would the whole neighborhood be like Bag End? I guess is that why you're specifying Bag End? But
I didn't
like a cul-de-sac.
I didn't
of hobbit holes?
I didn't That's a good question. I didn't think. I just figured it would be just Bag End.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about it being a neighborhood of the like the Shire, but I guess so.
Okay.
Why not? So you put the Shire in the countryside of Naboo.
So the Theed Shire.
Yeah.
And you're getting to and from work in your Anton First Batmobile. But where is work for you?
Okay, this is going off. This is going to go off the rails.
Going off the rails. Right. Let's do this.
It's not that exciting.
Okay.
But I want to be a Dr. Grant paleontologist.
Oh, that is exciting. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's...
Come on, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but I mean, you're on Naboo, so you're probably digging up ancient Naboo...
Great dragons. And,
right.
Yeah.
And, Gungans and whatever.
Yeah. Whatever the ancestors of the Gungans are.
Right, yeah.
Even more annoying.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I wanted to be a paleontologist when I was a kid. It's still
like you still don't.
No, I still do, but I'm bad at science, so so I can't be that. I can't do it. But in the worst way, before Jurassic Park, like Jurassic Park, like reaffirmed that I wanted to be and to this day, I watch it and I'm like, yeah. But even like that ologist, I mean, there's a lot of ologists. I mean, but you know what I mean. But like that, when I was a kid, I associated paleontology and archaeology together. Indiana Jones, Dr. Grant, so I would love to do one of those. Part of me says archaeologist, but like Indiana Jones style archaeologist, like X never marks the spot except that it does, But I had no paleontology is like that's the meat and potatoes of the ologist world. And in my book, and that's I want to be a paleontologist.
I'm gonna have a hard time picking a title for this episode because you just like spurted off 3 by accident. Like literally, the only ones I've written down have been in the last like 90 seconds.
Fantastic. I was thinking about that the other day. That I'm like, we don't talk about titles after.
No, I just pick one. I write down like 2 or 3 or 4.
You pick something stupid that I've said somewhere in the course of it.
One of us has said. It's usually you, but that's not to say you say more stupid things. It's more because I'm like
you're listening.
I would feel yes. I'm listening to you more. So I just pick.
You're listening for titles.
You have weighed in on titles before and said like you have to pick this one, and I've been like, oh, all right, yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's great. Yeah, you are rich with titles today.
I am.
All right. So you're going to and from your ologist job.
Yep.
But you gotta hang out after work somewhere. You gotta get together with the guys afterwards and grab a beer or something. Do something fun. Where do you do that? Where do you hang out?
It's funny because this is the one that I was like, I don't know. There are a couple of like fun, famous places, but ultimately I settled on the Justice League Watchtower.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Because at first I was thinking like famous bars or the cantina or whatever, but I was like, nah, you can get beer on the Justice League Watchtower.
Oh, why not?
Yeah. So Justice League Watchtower.
All right.
Just mulling about with like, hey, Soups.
Just chilling.
Just shoot Martian Manhunter. Go, monitor duty. Good for you.
It's good, man.
Yeah. I just picked up some dinosaur bones on Naboo. I hope.
It's crazy.
Hope you're having a good time.
But you already knew that because you're in my mind.
I got you some Oreos.
Here you go. Good boy.
Good Martian Manhunter. So that's my hangout spot.
Nice.
I know, fun times, right?
Fun.
Yeah.
We're talking animated series, Justice League.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
Yeah. Well, the Watchtower is the one that typically is on the moon or orbits the planet, something like that. So the satellite. So, yeah, those are my
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Not Hall of Justice from Super Friends. We're talking Justice League, Cartoon Network, Bruce Timm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So then, all right, so that's what you're doing after work. You blow off some steam there. But then the weekends, what are you doing in your free time, your hobbies, the things you like to do when you don't have to do anything? Or do you have something like that? That was kind of an optional one.
Yep. And you ready for it?
Yeah.
I visit Narnia.
Of course you do.
I have
Of course you freaking do.
Yeah.
You walk through the wardrobe.
The wardrobe. See, the problem with that, though, is that I walk through the wardrobe and spend an hour there, and like I could spend my entire life in Narnia and come back, and it's been a few hours. So you can't spend too much time in Narnia. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Because time is relative.
Yeah, although you do de-age like
I was
back to
gonna
your
say,
normal
yeah,
self once you
doesn't
get
that-
back.
yeah.
So I can spend, I have a lot of free time. Like if you need a vacation, you're just like, whatever, I'm going to Narnia.
Dude, I need to get away.
I just need to get
Eat
away.
some Turkish delight.
Yeah, Turkish delight is not good.
I've never had it. You've had it?
Yeah, it's not good. It is not. It is absolutely not like sell out your family to the evil witch worthy.
Well, but if you're like, how old is he supposed to be?
7 or 8, I think.
If
yeah,
you're 7,
maybe 9.
like lots of things are that good.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's just not good. So
Is it sweet? Is it
no?
like
So it's like it's kind of like it's like a dough with sugar, like powdered sugar on it,
okay?
and it's like a gummy jelly inside, and it's not good. I didn't like it. Like, and I've had multiple versions, and it's just I would not give away my evil family to. So actually, I just read this book. This is interesting. So I just read this book called the storied life of A.J. Finkery or something like that.
Okay.
And is
it a novel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real good. It's about this guy who owns a bookstore on an island. It's supposed to be, it's like Martha's Vineyard in Nantucket. It's called Alice Island. It's the same basic concept.
Alice Island?
Yeah, it's fake. It's the same basic concept though. Blah 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 words are escaping me.
This guy's novel.
So
Turkish delight.
he's talking about what we're talking about now about like so the basic story is that a baby is left in his bookstore and he raises it.
Seems legit.
It actually every single bit ties together why the baby's there and everything. It was really good. It's not like a far-fetched whimsical thing. It's like pretty realistic apart from the baby being left there.
Okay.
So but there's a reason and it's a good one. So so anyway, so he talks about like it's good but not sell your family out.
Yeah.
Good. And so why I forgot the original point of why I was talking about this.
We were talking about Turkish delight and how you don't think it's that good.
It's not that good. It's just not that good.
All
but anyway, I'd still Narnia would be my hangout place.
All right. So you would live on Naboo.
Yep.
In a hobbit hole in Bag End.
Yep.
You would get around in the 1989 Batmobile.
Yep.
Drive to your job at the
desert.
At the Ologist store.
Yep.
And
yeah.
And
paleontologist. Yep.
Yep. And you would hang out after work on the Justice League satellite.
Yep.
The Watchtower. And when you weren't busy doing that, you would go to Narnia and just hang out and then come back and de-age.
Yeah.
All right. Seems pretty cool. Seems
pretty good, right?
To me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good life.
All right.
Pretty good. Not bad.
What's yours?
So, starting with Planet. I had to think about this one for a while because I don't know if you were aware of this, but I have a hard time making small decisions.
I wasn't aware, but I'm glad that you told me that now.
Yeah. I have a hard time making small decisions. So here are my 3 runners.
Here's this multiple choice test for you.
Big decisions, no problem. Small decisions, but why? I actually am going to go with Coruscant. So I'm going with Star Wars as well for that.
Isn't it interesting that you chose the city and I chose the countryside?
Isn't it? Yeah. I was very close to. Actually, I thought about Naboo, or I even thought about Tatooine, but it's a little too desolate.
I would not want to live on Tatooine.
Too rough,
That's terrible.
But I thought about Naboo mostly because I was like, where are there like lakes? I really like lakes recently, and
right.
There's lakes on Naboo. But I ultimately went with Coruscant because it reminds me of New York City. It's like it's the capital of the Republic and the Empire.
Yep.
Like it's where the action happens. And that's what I love about New York. So I'm definitely a city guy. So that's what I'm going with for my planet. For my dwelling, I am going to pick the Skywalker homestead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've always been like captured. I always found that like such a cool place, like the little compound, with like lots of little tiny buildings like, underground to keep it cool and like all of that. Like, not fully underground, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I always thought that was so cool. So large homestead.
Yeah,
is what I'm going to go with for my dwelling place.
Cool.
Yeah.
Although Shmi does live there, so technically it could be the Skywalker homestead.
I guess.
But you're not living in Anakin and Shmi's house. You're living in the Lars homestead.
The Lars homestead.
Cool.
The Lars homestead, yeah. Transportation. I'm a Superman fan, so I can just fly.
Oh, see, I thought about that, but that's not. It doesn't ask you what powers. It asks you what transportation. And flying, I don't think is a transportation. I mean, it is.
Here I was trying to be decisive about something, Tim.
Yeah,
and...
I'm gonna have to say that's not allowed.
All right. So the other thing that I could choose is Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because invisible jets are weird and very cool.
They are weird.
It's a weird idea.
It's yeah.
Did you see the Family Guy bit about the invisible jet?
Yeah.
It's
gross.
It's gross. Let's never speak of this again.
Yeah.
So that's my transportation.
Yes, that's more powerful than Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk combined.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So that's my transportation. My career, I actually tipped my hand at earlier today. But I want Mr. Incredible's job at the insurance company because
that really what you want?
Well, I mean, it's a great cover, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a great cover.
Who's gonna expect a superhero to work at an insurance company, being like an adjuster, a claims adjuster?
Sure.
Like he hates his job, he hates everything, but like no one suspects.
Yeah, no
one ever suspects.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
That's what I'm going with for career.
Okay, that's
any
good.
objections to that one?
No, it's
that's not really a job. It's really more of
it's actually really it's like a real job. It's like benefits and a 401k.
On a 401.
Yeah.
My favorite hangout, I have to say the Talon from Smallville.
Oh, okay.
No alcohol,
yeah.
But it's the Talon from Smallville.
Sure, that's great.
And I always wanted to like hang out with the Talon from Smallville.
Sure,
you know.
Sure.
So, and I had to have Smallville in here somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like how was I not going to?
I'm surprised you didn't choose the Kent house.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that, did you?
Totally. You can't do that to a person who's bad at making decisions. Be like, let me throw in another variable for you.
Well, we can do a quick lightning round.
All right, fine.
We'll do a quick lightning round.
Tip my hand there. But yeah, I know, but I do think I would. I think the Talon was always like, it makes me think of like high school. You know.
Yes.
It's like a nice nostalgic place to hang out. And then for free time, hobbies. I didn't really have one because that was sort of our like back burner optional one. But
sure.
Thinking on the spot, I don't know. No, I don't have one. I just don't have one. I didn't.
Free time hobby.
I didn't really think of one. I was so busy thinking about the other ones, and that was sort of like one that we thought we had like at the bottom of our list.
That's true.
I didn't prep for that one.
What did I say my free time hobby was?
You said going to Narnia.
I would go to Narnia.
Yeah.
So, well, if you had a space, like, what other planet would you visit then?
Krypton.
There you go.
Cool.
See?
Done.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I would go there in my invisible jet.
Okay, so I can do round 2.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Yeah.
Invisible jet that can't go into space.
Maybe it's a space plane.
There you go. Space plane.
Like in Superman Returns.
Yep. Space plane. Yep. Yeah. That worked out real well in Superman Returns, if you remember correctly.
He saved it.
Do you see that Brendan Routh tweeted a gif of himself as Superman for Superman Day?
No.
Yeah, it's great. He's just like, it was like just hashtag Happy Superman Day, and it's him in the plane after he saves it, like turning and smiling.
Yes.
Like, you're one of the very few people alive who could do that. Good for you.
He deserved a second shot at that role.
Yeah, he
man.
really
did.
He was fine. He was good.
The movie
just didn't have enough action.
No, but he was good.
And he was dead that he didn't know about, but it's fine.
Yeah. But that wasn't his fault.
No, it's not his fault.
He played it very well.
I thought so.
He played it exactly as he should have.
Everybody in that movie played their part well, except for Kate Bosworth.
I thought you were going to say Kevin Spacey, and I was going to punch you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Kevin Spacey was like one of my favorite Lex Luthors ever.
Yeah. No, he's great. Yeah.
Actually, I'm actually more upset he didn't get a second shot than I am about Brandon Routh in some ways.
Same.
All right, so you want to do a quick round 2 then, a lightning round?
A quick pro quo.
So doing a quick round 2 is good for me because this way all like the things that I had a hard time rejecting, I get to pick.
Oh, see, there you go. Okay. So, round 2. So, I had round 2 I had a problem with the planet per se.
Okay.
So, but this is I'm going to say Earth, which is fine.
Cool.
Because the dwelling, I want Amity Island.
Ah, of course. You're a huge Jaws fan.
I love a huge Jazz fan too, but Jaws,
yeah, especially.
Yeah. I'm a huge Jaws fan, and I want to live on Amity Island. Yeah. I mean, without the jaws, without the shark.
Sure. Just with the bigger boat.
And I want to live in Chief's house.
Okay.
It's not right on the water. It's a beautiful house. So yeah, that's my
fake Martha's Vineyard for you.
Fake Martha's Vineyard for moi. Okay.
Okay. And how are you getting around there? Golf cart?
Well, I mean, I could just go the whole way and I'd be like, well, I got to ride with the orca. You know?
Well, that's
Quinn's boat. But no. Transportation. I would like to. Okay, so I said no to flying. So see if you take this. Can I apparate?
No,
like
you
Harry
can't.
Potter?
If I can't
Okay.
fly, you can't apparate.
Okay, that's all. Just check it.
You can do that in your spare time.
Just checking. Then I want Rick's spaceship from Rick and Morty.
Oh, good. Love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because then I can basically go anywhere I want.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine. As a vehicle, at least. So
As a vehicle.
I'll allow it.
Yep. Career. See, it's tough when you're on the spot and you're like, well, what other fun what things wouldn't you do normally? Can I just be like, billionaire? Yeah, like
Playboy billionaire.
Like, can I be fake CEO of? I guess I could be fake CEO of Stark Industries or, Wayne,
Sure.
Wayne, anything.
Queen Consolidated, whatever you want.
Yeah, Queen Consolidated, any of them. Actually, you know what? In this fake world, I want to be an editor for DC Comics.
Oh, nice.
Why
Okay,
not?
I like that.
Why not?
I
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Let's go real.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm living in a quote unquote real-ish type place with a spaceship, but still.
Yeah.
And then so that's the career, and then for hangout place, I want to hang out. Where would I want to hang out
where the people are.
Oh, I didn't even consider cartoon like
Or Disney yeah.
places. Like where would you go to hang out?
Under the sea.
I wouldn't want to go under the sea though.
Pride Rock.
Nothing to do there.
Elephant Graveyard.
Definitely nothing to do there.
Except be dead.
They're dead. They're super dead.
Because he's dead.
He's dead. You told me he was dead. Oh boy, this is tough. Where see, I work so much. Where do I hang?
I'm just a workaholic.
Where do I hang out? Yeah. Where do I go? Central Park. Central
sure.
Park.
Yeah, Central Park.
Yeah,
all
Central
right.
Park
Good.
from Friends.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, I want to hang out at Central Park.
Two is good.
Two is good. Yeah, 6 is good.
Whatever it is.
And free time in my hobby, I want to be Indiana Jones adventurer.
Okay.
Because I think not often, but sometimes I think of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and after he and Mutt kind of faff about like with the people, and Mutt goes, "You're a professor?" And he goes, "Part-time." And I think that's a great line. And so I'll be part-time.
Yeah.
Part-time editor, other part-time, Indiana Jones
all
adventurer.
Right. I like that.
Because it's a fake world in which I have a spaceship, so whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a made-up world.
Yep. Okay, so let's go. So what's that list again is, so I'm living on Earth, on Amity Island. I have Rick's spaceship. I am a DC Comics editor. I hang out at Central Park, and I am a archaeologist adventurer on the side.
All right. I like it.
Okay.
My planet, my alternate planet, is going to be Oa, the Green Lantern planet.
Oh, yeah.
I love my Green Lanterns.
Yep.
And I'm going to live...
You would go with Oa and not Mogo, the living planet?
No, I go with Oa.
Good call.
Yeah. I never really cared for Mogo very much. Yeah. Oa.
Okay.
Yeah. Guardians, all that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to go with... Yeah, so I'm going with Oa. I'm going to live in Wayne Manor.
Okay.
On Oa.
I thought about Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
I thought
I'm surprised you didn't...
because it comes with the Batcave.
It does. And that's kind of what I'm thinking is like...
Yeah.
But okay, that's cool. That's cool. For transportation, the DeLorean.
Yeah, I figured you were going with the DeLorean with one of these.
Yeah. So I'll get around in the DeLorean. Imagine the DeLorean popping out from
around,
under the.
Oh, you'll get around. Oh, you'll get around. Oh, you'll get around.
I'll get around. Yeah. In the DeLorean. Yeah. For work, actually, he stole this from me, but I'm still going to go with it. I want to be Indiana Jones for work. I want to be
you want to do that for a job.
Yeah, for a job. I want that to be like my.
So do you want to be professor and part-time adventurer?
Yeah.
You want to do both?
Yes.
Okay.
I want my job to be being Indiana Jones.
I kind of want to.
No, too late. Someone's got to make a choice.
Yeah, no.
You must choose, everybody.
No, I had a better one. Anyway,
too bad.
It's okay. Continue.
My favorite hangout has to be the cantina from Star Wars.
Yep. Yeah, I figured one of us was going to.
I couldn't not. I thought about when you mentioned it in passing. I didn't want to double up too much.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go with the bar on Coruscant that Obi-Wan went into. But
okay,
no, I'm going with the cantina.
Okay,
going OG. That'd be my hangout. And in my free time, I would train other Green Lanterns.
Oh, very good. Kilowog style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did I say career? Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good list. So, planet, Oa, dwelling, Wayne Manor, transport, the DeLorean, career, Indiana Jones adventure / archaeology professor, history professor, I guess. Hang out the cantina and free time training of the Green Lanterns. Good.
Did you have an honorable mention you wanted?
Yeah,
to throw
so
in
I
there?
think we should both have one honorable mention
one.
of any one of those.
I have one.
Okay, so you go ahead.
Career, mild mannered reporter.
Oh, nice. See, that's the real one. So I'm going to go with my fake one.
Okay.
Career, Jedi Knight.
Nice.
Why did I not choose that before?
Why did I not choose mild mannered reporter before?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
If it was a mild mannered reporter who drove a DeLorean on Oa, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But oh well.
No, it would be another awesome world to live in. The world of Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Did I thought I just rewatched the movie for the first time in years?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
So
great
good.
movie.
Oh, so
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Scott
in
here.
The power of love.
Do you know how long it took me to come up with this list? 2 hours. 2 hours.
So good.
Anyway, you can rate and review us on iTunes.
And it will take you less than 2 hours.
And it will take you much less than 2 hours.
Like
so
a minute.
why don't you tell us where you would, you could tell us in the review where you would like to live, what dwelling, the transpo career, hangout, and you tell us all of them. Tell us one
all
of
those
them.
fun things.
All those fun things. So iTunes, Satchel, Overcast, Google Play, all those great things.
Yes.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Gmail.
That's
at
right.
Beer with Geeks. You can tell us all your choices there as well. You can find Frank and myself also on Supergirl TV Talk under the Thought Bubble Audio banner. You can also find Frank on the Marketers Next Door with his lovely wife Marissa, and you can find me on Academy Rewind, a brand new show where we're my friend Palmer and I were taking a look at the Academy Awards, the Academy Award winners from years past, Academy Award winners and nominees, I should say, from years past, and kind of doing a ruling, seeing if the Best Picture winner is in fact the Best Picture. And so you can look for that.
It's a lot of fun, and you can find that. You can find all those shows if you want to find them all in one place. ThoughtBubbleAudio.com. And if you want to get them early, you can get Beer with Geeks episodes weeks early in a lot of cases, and you can do that at Patreon.com/ThoughtBubbleAudio. And if you're one of our patron backers, you can get episodes weeks and weeks in advance. You can get pilot episodes of shows like Academy Rewind right there, and get them before anyone else, and kind of help us shape the shows a little bit. So thanks for checking that out, and thanks for supporting us in those places as well.
Indeed. Okay, well, until next time then. Cheers.